we're trying to simplify this complex fraction. And so I guess first thing to take note of is this sign right here is a division sign. So when you're dividing by a fraction, you're actually going to be multiplying by the reciprocal. So you're multiplying by 16y squared plus 4y plus 1 over 4y squared minus 9. Okay? So with that being said, the numerator for this first fraction, 8y to the third plus 27, you can recognize that as a sum of cubes, where the first term is 2y being cubed, and then the second term is 3 being cubed. So 2y is going to be like your a, and then 3, since 3 is being cubed, 3 would be your b. So the pattern is, when you're factoring the sum or difference of cubes, is you're going to take a plus b. So if it's plus, you make it plus. So a is 2y, b is 3, so 2y plus 3 times a squared. So a we said was 2y, so a squared would be 4y squared. And then if it was a plus, so the sum of cubes, the next term would be minus. So minus a times b. So a we said was 2y, b was 3, so 2y times 3 gives you 6y. And then plus, this will always be a plus, b squared, and b we said was 3, so 3 squared gives you 9. So that's going to be your numerator. Same thing for the denominator, where we have a difference of cubes, in this case, where we have a 4y being cubed and then a 1 being cubed. 4y is now your a, and then 1 would be your b. So since you're dealing with a minus, difference of cubes, it's going to be minus here. So a minus b, 4y minus 1, times a squared. We said a was 4y, so a squared would be 16y squared. And then if this is a minus sign, this would become a plus sign. So plus a times b. So a we said was 4y, b was 1, so 4y times 1 is 4. And then the last term is always plus, and then b squared. So b we said was 1, so b squared would be 1 squared, which is 1. So we factored the left side. The right side can factor. So the denominator is difference of squares, so we're going to get 2y plus 3 times 2y minus 3. And now notice what we have. This numerator, no need to factor that, because this would cancel really quickly with the denominator down here. So these will cancel, and then the 2y plus 3 on the left side will cancel with the 2y plus 3 down here. So what I'm left with is the 4y squared minus 6y plus 9, okay, over the 4y minus 1 times 2y minus 3. And that's your final answer.